Good morning to everybody. Well, I had a reporter on the phone yesterday. He said he wants to talk to me about this conspiracy, this 5G conspiracy, linking it with you know what. So that was quite interesting. He said he wants to know about the conspiracy and how these conspiracies start. He asked us if I had any other ideas of a conspiracy. So what I said was I usually leave the conspiracies to the police. Conspiracy, it's a criminal offence. Conspiring to harm people is a criminal offence. So I normally leave conspiracy to the police. I don't think he liked that. He didn't like these images either. This is the metal nanoparticles, the contamination in the vaccines that have been given to your children. All right? Didn't like that either. Because that's not a conspiracy, that's an assault. Right? Now these characters have decided to indemnify themselves and have passed laws to say that they're going to assault people. Well, that doesn't wash, because this isn't assault, because this contamination is in there for a reason. See all these metal particulates, see these nanoparticles? Right, you don't have to understand the science, you just have to understand that this is contaminated in vaccines. All right? There's the science there. Micro and nano contamination in vaccines. Now, people might want to understand why would you want to put metal nanoparticles and mercury and all those nasties and dead fetus parts, aborted fetuses into these vaccines? Well, I can tell you it's a bit of a dastardly plan, a horrendous horror show that's going to unfurl over the next few months as they keep on switching microwave radiation and increasing the intensity in your locality from an illegal weapon system called 5G. Now, we've had a lot of trolling. I mean, absolutely mountains of it. And it's coming from all quarters. It's coming from, big mouths, clowns, you name it. People who really just don't understand anything that they're talking about. They're just mouthpieces for the state. Some of them just got attention issues, there were abandonment issues as children. So consequently, they just like to get themselves in the public eye by basically trying to troll others who understand the science and the technicalities. All right. So let's just go through a few things. Let's drop a few bombs on their argument. All right, because that's what we'll have to do. We use the truth and the light, right, to actually uncover this darkness and this evil that's been visited upon us. Any doctor injecting one of these, by the way, that's assault, crime. The biological effects, the World Health Organization knew in 1973 that these were dangerous health hazards. But you got it all the while, didn't you? So we had massive increases in this type of radiation impact on humans. So the biological effects were well known. This is 1973. All the science. Not some clown, right, who dresses up and takes pieces apart, who says that there's no danger from microwave radiation. This is non-ionizing radiation, by the way. Non-ionizing, or so they say. All right? These non-ionizing radiation part of the spectrum are used as weapons. You see this? Direct energy weapons. That's what 5G is. 5G is a coherent, collimated signal in air. It's a direct energy weapon. Fact. Not making it up. This is why the world's military use it as a weapons system. Do you get that? A weapon system's big mouth, right? And I know you know nothing about this, and that's the reason why you had to cut off all of the comments in your feed. Right, because people are having a go at you for your stupidity and your ignorance. You ignorant, ignoramus, cretin. That's what they are. These are cretins who pretend to know what they're talking about when they don't have a Scooby. This is the industry. They don't even understand. This is an industry document where it says that it is dangerous, the biology. All right? How safe are we? Well, you're not safe at all, are you? Right? Because it actually says here, right, this is the industry telling you. So these people who dress up as, so-called experts, not experts at all, probably let's call them experts, because they're not experts, they're just people pretending to be. It's not enough energy in this part of the spectrum. I mean, how ridiculous these people sound. This equipment's been used for many, many years to harm people, to attack people using secret weapons, programs and systems, as Barry Trower speaks about. Adverse health effects of 5G. Now, we've got the industry now taking massive adverts out in the Times telling you 5G safe. I mean, where did they get these clowns from? I mean, you've got Grimes, right? He's part of this cancer research. They're the people who don't want to cure cancer, by the way. They're the people who tell you that mobile phones don't give you brain cancer. Absolute clown, right? They trot them out and basically spew that fake narrative in the fake mainstream media. Even the President of the United States says that the mainstream's fake. Well, absolutely it's fake, especially when they're putting adverts out to say that 5G is perfectly safe. Who's it perfectly safe for? Some mental health patient or somebody with a wooden head? Because you need a wooden head for 5G not to be not safe. All right. For it to be safe, you need a wooden head. Do you get this? Wooden head, right? But however, not even that, because it'll set fire to the wood. Or retinal light damage. Now, I've had some other caper with some crackpot who says that these LEDs don't cause eye damage. They're not a weapon system. Well, you see, a weapon system is something that's been designed to cause bodily harm. These LEDs cause blindness, retinal cell death. Look, cell damage, specifically to cause cell damage. They also kill insects. That's why I haven't got any flying insects, pollinators noticed that they leave them on through the day so they kill the pollinators. It's quite interesting, isn't it? Go out and take a look. They're on for a reason. This is the science. See the problem that they've got? The science always stands up to support what I'm saying and not what these fake mainstream media clowns, criminals by the way, committing genocide. Let's just put them on a warning. Step away from your lies and your fabrication. We have your name. We will win and justice will be served, and you criminals in the mainstream media will be held to account for the lies and the fabrication. You think you're clever? To account for the lies and the fabrication. You think you're clever? Working for the cabal, lies and the fabrication. You think you're clever? Working for the cabal. Well, believers, the cabal's in a panic. Only have a look and see what's happening in the US. Quite a few arrests going on there now. It's all coming, and we'll see justice here also. Even Public Health England, not a very good body to get information from, but they've caused damage to the retina. That means blind you. This is what Public Health England are saying, and all your councils have had this information. So why are they fitting this weapon? It's a weapon. 5G weapon. Now I keep getting people, I've had another couple of clowns who are stating that these, right, that's those LEDs. See the little lens on that? Blue phosphor coated LED, extremely toxic to biological life, as you've seen in the science. But let's just have a look at this. Now this has to take the biscuit. So we'll do a breakdown of this light head. This particular light head, by the way, right? It states in The Guardian, revealed 5G rollout has been stalled by rows over lampposts. Rows about who's going to have it, which council's going to allow it, and all the rest of it. And I still get people who state there's no 5G in the lampposts. Now, there's one mental health patient in particular who stated this quite a bit, and her narrative is posted by the industry all the time against anybody who says that 5G is in the lamppost, right? 5G is in the lamppost. It is the main blanket coverage 868 to 869. It's for autonomous vehicles. Anybody that hasn't seen the technicalities or the part of the spectrum to be used for 5G, you need to give your head a shake. All right, it is specific for 5G, specific fitted in the lamppost, and specifically 3D mapping and scanning people's homes. These are scanners. That's what 5G is. All right, so let's stop with the stupidity, you ignorant, stupid cretins. What I want people to do who watch these videos, you get this video, you copy the URL, you download it, you put it onto BitChute and all those other, and when you get any of these clowns who pop up, because there's quite a few of them, fake profiles, mainly government actors, mainly, what the really funny thing is, they don't know they're working for the Chinese. So they're working for a foreign power, which is called treason, I believe. It's called treason, and justice will be served, and we will track and trace their URL as the NSA did. The NSA tracked the URLs, right? So they've got all the information on the child trafficking, the paedophilia. Not very good, and that's why there's quite a number of sealed indictments. Well, your sealed indictment will be coming, so show this to your boss and tell him we're coming, and you will squeal like the pig you are when you're interrogated over this crime that you've tried to commit on the people of this country and across the world.